Good morning. Decided to do a little bit something casual this morning, just sorry, hanging on the couch. And it's Friday. Friday, let's do it casual. Let's do it it's simple. And yeah, haven't scheduled this again, just decided to come live just like that. I will wait until a couple of people have the notification. Well, oh, we have one viewer. Good morning. Yes, coming back on the Conjuring House saga. I heard through all the news that I've listened. Morning, stay tuned. Good morning, little mama. I have a echo in my mic. Okay. Oh, it's probably echo. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna check out something. Okay. There you go. How's that? Is it more? Is it better? Is it better? Still have echo? Uh, Better now? All right. So I'm going to remove my headphones. Yes. I heard there's a little more story or more to the story of the Conjuring House. I don't know if some of you saw yesterday, Corey and Jen, the former owners of the Conjuring House, came on Jen's Facebook page and they talked about, well, what everybody knew that they stepped out of the house. They were not fired. They decided to walk out of the place. And Jason Hawes tonight, sorry, is making a live stream. His daughter and son-in-law are gonna be there, and I heard that Jen and Corey are gonna be there as well. So I can't wait to hear what is going on um with all this saga. It is sad. It's unfortunate because it's such a great place. It's such a place with history, with um, everything that surrounds the history, and it's a place that is dear to the heart of many creators. Some creators have a special attachment to the Conjuring House. For example, Joe Vitale, he proposed to his future wife Dawn to that place. That's where they had most of their success. With most of the, it's where they had the success they have with the documentary they made about this place. And Matt Benton is probably the same. Some people, uh, that was probably the first big place they ever investigated. So that's why it's some sort a sad story, um, to see everything kind of develop like that. Um, I hate to see everything going like that, like publicly. Morning, Lindy. Um, I just hated to see the community being torn apart by the greed of one lady that just wanted to make to break it rich to get richer on the on the back of paranormal investigators and just surf on that wave. But it's so, in a way, it's like we we like, I don't want people going there. Morning, Claire. I don't like, for now. I would, and I'm sorry to say that like this, but if some of my friends say I'm going there, I will tell them, don't waste your money. Don't waste your money by going there. Don't waste your money by giving it to this lady. It's not worth it. And i- i- just to tell you how much she's a money maker, she wants to make money out of it. I have friends, my friends, the Outcasts. They went and filmed in the U.S. And they were close to the Conjuring House, and they say, "Hey, let's go and watch it and just see the outside." Just to see the outside of the house, they charged them $20 each. There were four of them, so that's $80. She made $80 out of four people that just wanted to see the outside of the house and take a picture in front of it. And luckily, like I told Mathieu, you're lucky she didn't charge you for the picture. Morning, David. So exactly, Lindy. And I haven't seen what Yasko was saying, but and that's the other thing. Those large, that lady would welcome any large creator like Yasko, like like for example, um, the kids from the guys Sam and Colby. Sam and Colby went there freebie. It didn't cost them a dime to go there, and with everybody, all the creators that are in on the platform right now, I think they are the only ones that don't really need freebies. I think they have the money, they have the means to pay for at least a week in the Conjuring House. I don't have it. Yeah, old South Pittsburgh Hospital, $800 for a night. But those large places, those large hospital. Good day, D. Those large places, you can, like, for $800 for a large hospital, you can split it. Like, it's probably like $800 for a minimum of for a maximum of six people, and over six people, it's probably like 100 or $150 extra. But in between six people, $800, it's not a lot, and you have lots of space in the hospital to investigate. But asking for $1,200 per creator, I'm pretty sure South Pittsburgh Hospital don't ask $800 per creator, and that's the thing. The Conjuring House, she was asking $1,200 per creator. So if I wanted to go there, and for example, my buddy Ilomar wanted to come and Angela wanted to come, it would have been $1,200 each. That would have been $3,600. Yeah. And yes, I won't go to those places that ask like astronomical amount of money. I won't go there. I'm gonna go to the places that it's affordable. The Monroe House, where it's still $175 to go and investigate. The Hinsdale House is $320 for a group of six. Afterwards, it's the same thing for Wildwood Sanitarium. Some of those places they just ask for a certain amount, but some to some people the amount can seem large. But like when, for example, good example, Waverly Hills, they're asking for $1,000 to investigate, but look at the size of the place. You can take a group of 10 people and split the cost in between you guys, and you won't pollute anybody's investigation because the place is so freaking huge. You have to go, you have to think with the size of the building. If the building is large, everybody can spread out and nobody will be on anybody's video. Exactly. But yes, and that's and when I learned that it was per creator, I thought it was like no, 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 because $1,200 in between a couple of in between some people, that's good, that's affordable, that's affordable. But when you start to ask astronomical amounts of money per creator, it's no. You're killing the field. You're like I said yesterday, you're sinking your own boat. Yes, Lindy, I didn't know either until somebody that went there told me. And that's the thing. It's like that lady thing that we don't talk to each other. That being a community is like don't talk to each other. Don't talk to each other. Claire, it's all good. So imagine you're it's impossible for paranormal investigators not to talk to each other once. We once in a lifetime we're gonna cross path and we're gonna talk about some places and we're gonna talk about locations that others went to investigate and 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 the word's gonna go out there. Even if you don't write it on your website, we're gonna know. And the other thing is that one people from our team has to review the video, and if some parts they don't like some parts of your video, you have to re-edit your video. Cassie from Whipping Willow, she is waiting to drop our part 2 or part 3. It's a series. She's waiting to drop that part because they are reviewing. So they are keeping creators from income because they have to review it. So their income is really important, but yours is not. But I'm pretty sure that with what is happening right now, with all the fuss that it's making, all the talk that is right now throughout the community, and some owners of those locations are paranormal investigators. I just take the example of Dan Cleese. Dan Cleese, the owner of that the Hinsdale House, he's a paranormal investigator. So the guy knows, and the guy has been in our shoes. The guy has been in places, and he probably a couple of places because they were charging too much. So that's why he stuck with that pricing for his place. And most places that I went that are really popular, I didn't pay a crazy amount of money. Exactly, $180. I don't know how the exchange rate is like with the Australian dollars and our dollar and the American dollar, but our dollar is about 70 American cents. So for a dollar, for a dollar US, I have to spend a dollar 30 Canadian. So I don't know how the Australian, but still, still $80 for 3 hours or 80 and 180 for an overnight. That's fair. That's really that's fair. Oh yeah, the Canadian dollar sucks. Justin dropped it so much that I remember, and it wasn't that long ago that our dollar was on the same level that the American dollar. I think it was um, probably 15 years ago. Our dollar was strong, but yeah, since Theater Boy is in control, where our dollar are 60 cents to an American dollar. Well, it's about the same as a Canadian dollar. So that's fair price to me. That's fair price to me. $80 for 3 hours, and I don't go for the short. I'm more of a overnighter. I want to feel. I want to be in the place, and I want to really live the place. To know, to really see if it's really haunted. To know if my feelings are good. So yeah. Oh, so it sucks because people are coming. Sorry, that went probably blew your eardrums with this one. There are people coming over from all around the world, and I know that people from the UK are coming here to America to especially to this place, and they are friends that are coming over to America that are not interested in doing this place because of the price they are asking right now. And yes, Lindy, yeah, exactly. And that's uh, and that's a thing. America and Canada, our countries are so large. We cover so much territory. For us, it's really hard to travel, to go and investigate places. Um, Not saying that in the UK it's not far. It's just like I can't fit in like the UK in Canada like 3 or 4 times. It's like, and Australia is probably the size of the province of Ontario. So and in the US it's vast as well. So it, it, it's harder for us, and traveling is hard. So yes, Lindy, it's always like that. My dog is the same. And we drive 6 hours, is the longest. Monte Cristo has the most haunted house, you know. And for me, 6 hours brings me to Wilson Castle. I'm going to Gettysburg. Gettysburg is 10 hours for me. So I'm going to drive to Albany. I'm going to sleep in Albany. So we have to think like we have to rent out, hotels because we travel, we have to rent, so that's why when we investigate a place, we want to sleep there because why rent a hotel when you can sleep and investigate? Like you can take a nap and come back and investigate, So that's why I like more. And when they give you a good but fair price for to investigate overnight, and like I will stick to it. The Monroe House, they offer you drinks and snacks and stuff like that. And yes, haunted hotels, D. That's a win-win situation, but it's not all hotels that will allow you to roam around in the hotel and investigate some places. Like when I went on the Queen Mary, we were lucky that we were allowed to go around, do like an Estes method in front of room B340 and the pool and the ballroom. Birth Oh, your birthday is on the 23rd. Well, happy birthday in advance. It's in 11 days, so happy birthday. So yeah, so morning, David. So yes, that's my take. I won't say anything kind of oh yeah, Queen Mary is very haunted, Claire. And I'm not really, I never went to the Conjuring House, so I won't go and talk out of my ass saying things that are not true or anything. But the thing I can say is unfortunately we are losing a good place to investigate to a greedy person. I just hope that one day she probably realize what she's doing, it's not good, and she's kind of killing her business herself. And if she has the decency to at least turn around and offer Jen and Corey the house back, and if they accept, that would be the best, um, the best outcome that it could have. But we'll see what everybody has to say tonight. I know that they will have to be really careful on what they say, probably because of eh, um, more of a judicial kind of side. So I will leave that to them, and we'll go and watch them tonight. And it's it's just sad to see a saga like that just um unfold like this. um it saddens me. And and the thing that I find funny, and the thing that is yes funny, but kind of um it's like how, like I decided to do little live streams like every day. If some days if I don't feel like it, if there's no live streams, guys, it's just probably I don't feel good, or I'm really tired. I had probably a bad night or anything. So don't feel sad. I'll kick myself in the nuts and probably come back later. All right. So Cuckoo Island, Sydney Harbor is Australia's Alcatraz, very haunted. Like there are islands in Nova Scotia that are Leanne. Good morning. They are islands in Nova Scotia that people don't know about, and they are extremely haunted. McNabb's Island, when Lomar, Chelsea, and I went, is was a fort. It was a cholera outbreak quarantine station. um People that died from that cholera outbreak were buried on that island. There's another island a little bit further away. They call it Dead Man's Island. They would send pirates there to to die of starvation, basically. Oak Island, unfortunately, you can see it from the shore, but you cannot go on it. The island is closed. There's just one causeway to go on the island. I went there 2 years ago, but unfortunately, I had to turn around on the island. And I was lucky enough that the guy let me turn around on the island. I have a picture of the the monument on Oak Island. I never could get out of my car, unfortunately. Um, I know that the museum will reopen really soon, so probably they will readmit people on the island, possibly really soon. But when I went, unfortunately, we could not get on. But then again, all those where Oak Island is called Mahone Bay, and in Mahone Bay there are loads and loads of islands. French settlers, some French settlers had homes on islands. One of them got massacred by a native on his island. He got hung and like butchered. Loma and Chelsea went to investigate on that island. So all islands, and especially probably in Sydney in Australia, they are probably. I'm pretty sure that they have the same kind of history that the east coast of Canada could, and being a former penitentiary colony, so so and all the history about Australia and the past. So, and yes, Claire, all the islands around Nova Scotia are very, very haunted. I was supposed to go with Loma and Chels in a place called Hospital Island in St. Andrews. That was another quarantine station for cholera outbreak, and the when the Irish came over in the Great Irish Famine in the 1830s. There was a quarantine station right there again. So, so yeah, we have lots of haunted history here in Canada, especially Eastern Canada, and some of those places are free, or just to spend the night into a hotel or Airbnb, or rent out an Airbnb that was a place that is probably deemed haunted. I'm going to a Airbnb in Gettysburg that they advertise it as a former Confederate field hospital, and it's haunted. And when I type haunted Airbnbs, that won't come up. So so that's why I'm going. So I'm going to be sleeping there, and I'm going to be investigating there, and it's a part of the battlefield on private land. So I'll be investigating the battlefield at the same time. So hey, shout out to Starbucks. For those who are in the UK, you know that some of your folks are coming over. You know Neil from Saw's Lost Souls and Carl from Dark Arts TV are coming to America. And guess who is planning to hook up with them for a couple of investigations? This guy. This guy will finally do a collab with Dark Arts TV. Exploring Harley and Dark Arts TV will be working together. I am so excited and to meet up Neil as well from Saw's Lost Soul. And one of their friends too is coming over. So I am so excited to I just saw a couple of posts that the guys were coming over, and when I saw they were about to investigate, they booked the Blackford County Jail that I did, and Fairfield Infirmary that I did. So I told them like that's 13 hours for me. So but I'll manage. But they're coming in September, and their base gonna be in Pittsburgh, and it's September. I'm gonna be in Gettysburg, and Gettysburg and Pittsburgh are really close. So I think we're gonna try to hook up in that area, probably investigate Gettysburg. So yeah, their French trip was really crazy, and I can't wait to welcome them here to have the opportunity to work with some great creators, some incredible guys, some I I I admire the work that Carl does. He is so amazing. His work is so great that I can't really put my finger on it to kind of realize that I'll be working with such a great content creator and filmmaker, because Carl is with his other project. Oh my god, I got a brain fart right there. Oh my god, I don't I don't remember the name of it, the project. Hello, Laura, but with they're good. They're good. So just to have the chance to work with them is going to be really awesome. And Laura had the chance last night to welcome Joe Vitale to our channel to talk about a little bit of what was happening on what was where we were sorry, on what we were talking about a little bit earlier about the Conjuring House saga. That today we're going to have a little bit more info and insights on what's going on, and that Jen and Corey will be joining um, Jason and Corinne Satori, and they're gonna clarify everything. So yeah, and unfortunately, Laura had to step out without saying good night. It was. You know, do you want kids? Anybody want kids? I'm selling my kids just when they go to sleep, especially my daughter. My son is like really easy to to put to bed, but my daughter, I don't know why, she is a pain in the butt when it's time to go to sleep. And last night my girlfriend was like, "That's it. That I give up." And daddy had to step up. And when daddy gets upset, sometimes I kind of get out of my head, and like the stream was rolling, but I just like turned off the computer and just decided to go in the basement, do some crafts. I change my put my head on something else. So I'm sorry, Laura, that I had to step out like that. I hate it when it happened. I'm not the kind of guy that will go and not say hello, or at least say good night. So yeah, that's the reality of having young kids at home. My daughter is 5, my son is 8 years old, and my son is not the hard. He's the kind of person that when he goes to sleep, he sleeps. When he just puts his head on this pillow and he falls asleep. My daughter is really hard. She's gonna be a really hard-headed woman, and I hope that she's gonna use it to 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 get far in life. I just hope that she takes example on strong-willed women, um, that and women that don't let anyone tell them not they can't do one thing or another thing. We have great women in the community. My friend Chelsea, Chris Starr, my friends Jade and Mandy, Elena from Hauntingly Beautiful, Laura from Raw Side, everybody here. Um, but as content creators, I'm so grateful to see women working in the field, and um, we need more women like Jade and Mandy and Bat Cat, Jasmine, like Polly Fox, Cat, Amy. We need more ladies in the field. Ladies in the paranormal are a big asset. So we need them. Good morning, Philly girl. Oh, yeah, yeah. Your kid's a little bit bigger than mine. I'm a tardy one, but I'm an old guy, all right? And my wife is 8 years younger than me. Yeah, I take them young. And she wanted to have a career before having kids and everything. She wanted to that her career would be um, really settled and everything. So that's why she waited a bit to um, to to um, to have children. So that's why we had our children a little bit late. But I don't feel like I'm 50. I feel like I'm 30 something. So it's just my body sometimes that kind of reminds me that I was 7 years in the army and 7 years in the army. And anybody that went in the military will tell you this that, and especially when we were in the military, in the 90s, where when the equipment was like, it was we were more cannon freaking like food for the front lines than anything. Like, it's like get them dressed so it won't be expensive or anything. So they gave us like the 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 worst equipment possible. So our bodies are like all broken down today. So answer the phone, Laura. Answer the phone. So sorry. So yeah, it's just my body sometimes that tells me that I'm 50. So 53. It's like when you feel young inside, Claire, you're whatever age you are. Um, for me, it's just a number. As young as you feel young inside, and you're not willing to like give up on life, and that's why I always say live your life. There's no tomorrow. You never know when you can your heart just can give out, or I don't know. uh, kind of creating some kind of panic here. No, but it's just for me, it's just a number, and if I live up to be 100, uh, uh, probably I'll I'm gonna say, please come and take me. I'm fucking tired to be here. But good morning, Bud Files. Uh, but I want when I see people like living to 95, 100, 101. I saw a gentleman the other day, a veteran of World War II. He was 102 years old. He was so amazing. You remembered every freaking thing that he lived back in when he landed on the beaches in Normandy in 44. So yeah, I want to live up to be 100. We want all to live up to be 100, but I don't know. Oh, guys, yeah, that's been fun. Only 45. And yeah, it's just our bodies. It's just our bodies. When our bodies are kind of aching, we were hard on our bodies, of our lives. It's when we get older, then it shows. And when you feel young inside, sorry, you don't you don't feel your age. We don't look like our parents looked like when they were our age. So it's like there was a certain time that when you got older, you had to look older. You had to act older, you know? You're only as old as you feel. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Elena, good morning. Well, good day for you. For me, it's morning, but for you, it's a little bit later. But hello, Elena. And there she is, another great lady, another great woman, a powerful woman at work that is in the field, and we need more women like that to be in the field, to be there, to show that they can work everywhere. When I see guys like being yes, and when I see guys being like misogynic and oh, no, women are not welcome in the field, blah 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 blah. Go back in your cave and go carve a flintlock freaking a flint arrow or something. It's like, man, you serious? Just this morning, I saw a morning, Joseph. Just this morning, when I went to drop my son to day camp, I saw a lady working on a construction site. She was up in the freaking scaffolding and working like the guys. Why I've seen women being better than guys in some jobs. So and when I went sometimes to investigate with my friends Lomar and Chelsea, sometimes it's Chelsea that have more guts than Lomar and I. She's the more gutsy or the more gutsier than I am. And women are courageous, in my opinion, and probably more courageous than some of the guys, in my opinion. So yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, tomorrow going to Ontario, to Woodstock, Ontario, to investigate an incredible and intriguing and interesting place called the Wayne Manor in Woodstock, Ontario. I can't wait to see this place. If you haven't seen the videos of Paranormal XP or Walking Among Us, go and check it out because Dustin has accumulated so much memorabilia from every kind of facets of what what can touch paranormal or death or something, you know. And um Dustin is a form. Well, he used to go and and antiquing. He was like the kind of like an antiques roadshow kind of guy going around, and so he found stuff in places that people just dream about having. He's got World War II memorabilias with like Nazi memorabilias and stuff like that. Joseph, oh my God, thank you so much. Oh my God. Joseph, thank you. Welcome to grab a membership, guys. I have to kick myself in the nuts and freaking get myself going out there to drop some videos for the members. Oh my God, Joseph, thank you so freaking much. Wow. And this again will go towards the upcoming trip to Gettysburg. Thank you so freaking much. Oh my God. Thank you. Yes, Claire, it's go and check Walking Among Us video and Paranormal XP. They went to investigate there and listen, he's got just to tell you, he's got the eagle that was in front of the train, the Nazi trains. They were bringing like probably munitions and stuff like that. He's got one. He's got one. He's got flags. He's got armbands. He's got uh, Hitler Youth freaking daggers and stuff like that. He's got an embalming table. He's got a freaking dentist chair. He's got a freaking one of his rooms is a freaking doctor cabinet that he recreated with everything in there, and he's a Freemason, and he recreated a Freemasonic lodge in his place. So, oh, I don't know who caught. I see that David is in green now, so I know David's got one. I don't know who got the other ones. Wait, I'm gonna check. And Crow is live for his members at the same time. Oh my God. It's like everybody wants to go live now. It's like morning shows for everybody. Oh, check my channel. And again, I'm meeting up with Angelo. Hello. Okay. What? I can't even watch my freaking own stream. Oh, I just saw that Bad to the Bones posted Cody and Satori about they posted something as well. So that's going to be really interesting. Frick, I can't seem to find my own freaking stream. If somebody can, I don't know. Well, D's got one. Uh, oh. Yeah, go and tend to your pup, Lindy. Elena, it's It's all good. It's all good. We have bad passes in our lives. Sometimes we can't afford something, but I know that the day you will be able to afford it, you will come back. And in my heart, you're still you are, everybody is still like a member. But for those of you that love to be an executive producer of the channel, that love to help out the channel, well, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It's such an amazing feeling to be able to go and when you know that everything that you have, the all the finances are just like I have fuel to put in my car just because somebody decided to be a member of my channel or decided to do a donation. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so freaking much. And I hurt his foot a month ago. Oh, oh, and we feel so helpless when our pups, our friends, are are hurt. Um, when Bonnie had her hot spot on the side of her face, I felt so helpless. I was trying to figure out, or like, and vets can be expensive. And it's not like some people have insurance for their pets, and that's a freaking great thing. But if we could have, I don't know, some Medicare for animals, that could be more. But then again, it would be so much expensive. So, oh my god, 12 years. Ugh, mine is back here. She's laying. Have to start up the AC. The humidity is kicking in right now. So, guys, I think I'm gonna head out. Oh, I've been here for like 52 minutes. That's not bad. That's not bad. So I'm gonna check. I know I'm gonna check M tonight. I'm gonna check Jason Hawes on what will be the outtake of everything that is happening right now with the Conjuring House, and we're gonna hear it from the people that were there, from the people that decided to step out, and why they stepped out, and everything will be and everything they can see will be uh, most likely say. So I know I'm gonna be there. Well, I just come at the beginning. Philly, I just talked about. I came back on the Conjuring House saga, on the fact that Joseph, thank you so much. Balloons and hearts to you, Mike Joseph. There you go. Thank you so much, Joseph. Have a great day at work and be safe at work. That's the more important thing. All right. And you guys have a great day. Have a great weekend. I might come live to show you the manor where I will be in Ontario. So guys, I'll catch you on the next paranormal adventure. See you guys. Bye bye. I love you. Bye.